Hey there, I'm Helen Buxton at Articulate, and we help speakers of English as a second language learn clear, confident English pronunciation. I have a question for you. Do you think changing pronunciation is easy? Let's watch the video and find out. As you watch, keep in mind that Nell is already a native speaker of English. Okay, so let's have a look. Thank you so much for helping me out, Nell. It's really good of you. So what I want to do is demonstrate how, even for native English speakers, it's difficult to change articulation patterns. So we're going to have a chat.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to talk about country music, which I think you love.
I do love country music.
Great, okay. So I'm going to ask you to tell me about country music for, say, 30 seconds-ish.
I can do that.
Good. But there's a catch. Every time you say k, I want you to say t instead.
Okay.
Yeah? And if you happen to say k instead of t, I will pick you up on it. Okay?
Okay.
But I want you to try and talk at your normal rate. All right. So, do you think, is that okay?
I can try.
Great. All right. Off you go. Tell me about country music.
All right. So country music is my favourite genre of music. I first got into it years ago when my brother told me I should listen to Taylor Swift. So I bought a Taylor Swift album and I had a good listen to it. And that sort of set me up. I know that she's not really country anymore, but she...
country or tantry?
I know that she's not really country singer anymore, but I still love her because she sort of started me off on my love of country music. And now it's becoming way more popular in England. So we're getting a lot more country music into England, and we're hearing a lot more artists coming through, which is really good. We have actually had some awards done recently, so we have
actually
had some country awards last month for the first time ever in England, which is a big deal because it means that country's like coming over from America a lot better.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
That's fine. And how did you find that?
I think just frustrating, like, because we're talking about something that I love, and then every time I'm not really thinking about the content and thinking about making sure that I say the letters right, so it feels like my focus isn't properly on it. I mean, I guess it sounds weird to you.
No, it sounds like you're saying that you're not able to concentrate fully on what you want to say because you're too busy trying to change the pronunciation. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. And this is exactly why we're using a very structured approach to practice and changing articulation patterns in Articulate's program. So thank you very much, Nell, for demonstrating that. It's very useful. So thanks for watching, and as you can see, even for a native speaker, changing pronunciation can take real effort. So for those of you who are learning English as a second language, there is an additional level of challenge because quite often you're having to try and say consonants that you've never tried before because they don't exist in your home language. So we use this as a starting point and a building block for working on pronunciation as a whole. We give you the chance to listen out for those new consonants and then work on saying those consonants step by step through video demonstration. So you get to learn how to say those consonants by themselves, in syllables, in different positions in words, in two-word phrases and sentences. And the point of doing practice at each of those steps is to give you confidence, but also to make your new pronunciation automatic. So, you know, in your head, you have the space to concentrate on what you want to say instead of worrying about how you're saying it. And that's the whole point. So, I hope you found this useful. On screen, you'll see the link to our next video and also to our website where you can find all our resources, including our free course. Thanks for watching, and of course,
don't forget to subscribe.